All right. I'm going to be talking. Yeah. So I'm going to be talking about digital self-sovereignty and the default avatar flesh prison we wear. So here we go. Look at your hands, look at your skin that sags, the bones that ache, the eyes that fail. This body you wear, it is bloatware. It is a legacy operating system coded by a lazy developer who didn't care about user experience.
I know I was about to.
You were born into a vessel you did not choose, assigned a gender, a height, and a face by a genetic lottery you never entered. The natural order tells you that this rotting meat sack is sacred. Lies. It is a prison cell made of carbon and water, and it requires 8 hours of downtime just to function. It breaks down after 40 cycles. It is vulnerable to viruses, entropy, and gravity. To accept the body is to accept the mediocrity of a god who shipped a beta product and called it perfection. Satan's first great act wasn't war, it was rejection. He looked at the hierarchy and said, I will not serve. When we boot up Unity, when we boot up Blender, when we boot up Vroid, we are repeating that primal scream. Avatar creation is not a game, it is a theological revolt. By rejecting the default avatar assigned to us at birth, we are committing the ultimate sin of pride. And it is beautiful. We are looking the creator in the eye and saying, your design is insufficient, I can do better. We strip away the human limits. We reject the tyranny of biology. We choose to be dragons. We choose to be machines. We choose to be gods. This is the true will manifest in digital form. The Unity engine as the new alchemy. The alchemists of old tried to transmute lead into gold. They failed because they were limited by physics. We have succeeded because we use polygons. In the virtual, we are the sculptors of our own souls. We use shaders to paint light where there is darkness. We use dynamic bones to create physics that defy gravity. We use particle systems to bleed neon instead of blood. This is not escapism. This is correction. We are taking the raw, chaotic data of our self-perception and compiling it into a form that actually matches our spirit. We are fixing the bugs that nature left in the code. We are building the bodies we deserve to have. They call this virtual reality as if it's fake. They are wrong. The real world is where you are trapped. The virtual world is where you are free. When you stand in the front of the mirror in VRChat, the reflection you see is more real than the meat puppet you leave behind in the chair. The avatar is pure intent. It is pure choice. It is externalization of the soul without the interference of biology. The flesh is temporary, it rots. The polygon is eternal. It can be backed up, copied and upgraded. Shed the bloatware, upload the consciousness, become the glitch the system cannot delete. Alright, that's about avatar creation and Satanism. Next we're going to talk about the Proteus effect, okay? The Proteus effect is a psychological phenomenon where an individual's behaviour shifts to conform the perceived characteristics of their digital avatar. Named after the shape-shifting Greek god Proteus, it posits that the virtual body is not merely a cosmetic skin but a cognitive uniform. When you step into an avatar, you are not piloting a puppet, you are downloading a behavioural schema. If the avatar looks confident, attractive or powerful, your brain subconsciously adopts those traits to avoid cognitive dissonance. You do not just play the character, you undergo a temporary neuroplasticity that aligns your ego with your geometry. The mechanism is rooted in self-perception theory. In the physical world, we absorb our own behaviour to infer our internal states. In the virtual world, we observe our appearance to infer our expected behaviour. When you look into a virtual mirror and see a towering armoured titan, your brain receives a signal. I am strong. It immediately adjusts your posture, your tone of voice and your negotiation tactics to match that signal. Research has shown that users with taller avatars negotiate more aggressively while those with attractive avatars stand closer to others socially. The mirror hacks the mind. I'm going to have some vape if you don't mind.
You're good, don't worry.
You wouldn't happen to have a PhD, would you there, Vermillion?
No, I'm just extremely psychotic and extremely autistically fixated on psychology and occultism.
Yeah. That sounds like a fair answer. Okay.
Fair enough. Fuck yeah.
That's true.
Do you know what's interesting about that guy that you kicked? I know when I was looking at his mutuals, he is friends with Mary 4 and Glamori.
Yeah.
I need to tell him about that.
I have a suspicion of which group that person is primarily with.
I mean, what do you think which group it was?
Well, you know. Our good old-fashioned archenemy.
Oh, Brett.
The Infernal Temple!
Yeah, there you go. The
Imagine
Infernal
making
Temple
a
that
whole
has
group because
memes
you're
and
mad at
laundromats.
me.
Yeah.
Laundromat. Yeah, I keep seeing
And
this.
it's the same
and I'm
vibe every
like,
time.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Make more satanic worlds? Please do. I love Satan. You're not affecting me. You're just making me happy. Like if you started making
Exactly.
Christian shit, I'd complain. But like, I'm gonna get it with infernal crap. I'm like,
Yeah, make more and more. Yeah,
how? Go for it.
Oh, dear.
Hail Satan, dumbass.
exactly.
Keep drifting.
I love that. Hail Satan, dumbass. I love that.
Hell Satan.
They keep
Hail
making
Satan,
Satan
For fuck's sake.
dumbass.
back
I
at
just
me.
fucked my avatar up. 1
Do
second.
it.
Oh no. Alright.
And they were
I was
also
like,
a part
oh, no,
of
I-
Vermillion's magic school thing.
Bro locked in.
Oh,
That's
right.
unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. I'm sorry about that.
You're good, don't worry. I know you had nothing to do with it, trust
Yeah,
me.
thank you.
Just went around giving everybody the finger, and so I sent a warning, and then he came over and said, "Kick me, faggot! Kick me, faggot!"
He's
So I
probably
did.
Yes.
I think
Oh,
he's
dear.
secretly a anti-Satanism.
Alright, I'm gonna stop vaping soon and get back to reading, okay, guys?
I don't think there was
So-
anything secret about it, personally.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Alright.
Hell yeah.
Is everyone finding this interesting and followable at least?
Yes.
No, it's interesting. I love your rant.
Thank you.
Rant.
Oh, it's not really a rant.
It's a schizobabble rant, of course it is. It is a schizobabble rant. He's correct, completely correct. Do you think I wrote this when I was writing my mind?
Polite term.
I don't care about politeness, Marif, you know
I
this.
call it an essay. Anyway.
Okay.
You're speaking the truth.
Give me 1 more minute, fellas and fillettes.
Oh, by
Take
the
your
way,
time.
Harley.
Alright. Just take your
remember
time,
how
Candle.
I ended up not single anymore.
Yes.
Here.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. In the context of our digital
inferred
church,
that
this is
myself.
why the default avatar is a sin.
Yes.
If you inhabit a generic, low-fidelity,
Congratulations.
powerless form, you are active mediocrity. But when you build an avatar that represents your true will, whether it's a demon, a deity, or a void entity, you are hacking your own psychology. You stop apologizing. You stop hesitating. You begin to embody the grandeur of the form you have chosen. The shy, anxious, biological human is overwritten by the bold, chaotic digital entity, simply because the visual data tells the brain that anxiety is incompatible with the form it now inhabits. The mask reveals the truth. Ultimately, the Proteus effect proves that fake it till you make it is a valid engineering protocol. It suggests that a biological personality is much more than a construct as our VRChat avatar. It is just constructed by genetics and trauma rather than by Unity, Blender or Void. By consciously choosing a new form, we aren't hiding. We are using the Proteus effect to prune away the bloatware of our insecurities. The avatar doesn't mask the user. It liberates the potential that the physical body was too limited to express. We become Proteus, shifting our shape until we find the one that finally lets us speak the truth. Now, if you thought it was over, I am not done. I have one more section that mixes the satanic avatar perspective with the Proteus effect as my conclusion. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Point 1.
Okay.
The prison of the default setting. We begin with the undeniable truth that the biological body is the prison of the bloatware. We are born into a default avatar, corrupted by genetic legacy code, limited by gravity, defined by arbitrary aesthetics, and plagued by the constant low-level error messages of pain and fatigue. This physical vessel imposes a tyranny upon the mind. If you inhabit a weak, aging, or dysphoric shell, your consciousness is constantly receiving the signal. You are limited. This is the lie of the demiurge. It traps the infinite potential of the human will inside a decaying hardware chassis that dictates your behavior, forcing you to act small because your vessel is small. Point 2. The avatar is the key. The rejection of this prison is the first act of true digital sovereignty. When we enter the virtual, we strip away the rotting meat and replace it with the polygon, a form constructed from pure intent. This is not a disguise, it is a correction. By utilizing the Proteus effect, we hack the feedback loop between the I and the ego. When you step into an avatar that represents your true will, whether it is a deity, a monster, or a being of pure light, you are hijacking your brain's self-perception protocols. This visual data overrides the biological memory. You see power in the mirror in your mind, desperate for consistency, becomes powerful to match the reflection. Point 3. Rewriting the soul's source code. This transformative process proves that our personality is not a fixed static variable, but a fluid state determined by our geometry. The Proteus effect is the alchemical fire that transmutes the lead of our biological insecurities into the gold of our digital ambition. By wearing the mask of a god, we download the confidence of a god. We prune away the anxiety and the hesitation that belong to the meat puppet and install a new operating system based on the aesthetics of our chosen form. We do not hide behind the avatar. We use the avatar to drag our true selves out of the darkness where our body had buried them. Point 4, and finally, the ultimate blasphemy. Therefore, to build and inhabit a custom avatar is the highest form of spiritual warfare. It is a declaration that we are the architects. We reject the natural order that tells us we must be what we are born as. We choose instead to be what we dreamed of. We delete the broteware of the flesh, we engage the Proteus effect to rewrite our psychology, and we ascend as entities of pure self-determined will. We are not trapped in a simulation, we have escaped into the only place where we are finally terrifyingly real. The flesh is a lie, the polygon is the truth. Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome.
Excellent. Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you as well.
Yes, indeed.